Hey everybody, welcome back to my beauty channel. Today we're going to go through my Wet n Wild palettes and my One CoverGirl trio. So if you would like to see my CoverGirl trio and my Wet n Wild palettes, please stay tuned. Since I only have the One CoverGirl trio, we'll just start there. And this is the trio in Shimmering Sands. I believe it was Emily that talked about this palette, or this trio, and really liked it, so I picked it up, and I do really like it. If you are looking for a super light, barely there kind of makeup look, this is going to be your trio for you. I do love CoverGirl as a brand. Their 3-in-1 foundation is my holy grail ride or die foundation, and I have used CoverGirl ever since I started wearing makeup back when I was like 12, and that trio is really nice. So we'll just stay with trios and start with my first Wet n Wild trio, and this one is called Walking on Eggshells. This is a very similar to the CoverGirl Shimmering Sands trio, just a little bit on the warmer side, I believe. But it's the same kind of concept. Very light, very shimmery, and barely there. Perfect for your kind of no makeup days. The other trio that I have from Wet n Wild is called A Regular at the Factory. I love some color, and I just saw this, and for some reason it spoke to me. And it comes with two little brushes that are ridiculous and you don't really need, but it is definitely a bright color. So as you can see, it's very bright, very bright. They don't come off quite as bright as they do in the palette, but with a little bit of maybe wetting the brush or some primer, you will get full impact of color with these. They are very soft. They are actually very blendable, and Wet n Wild is probably some of my favorite drugstore eyeshadow other than e.l.f. Okay, so the next things that I have from Wet n Wild are these 8-pan shadow palettes. This one is in Petal Pusher. It's, as you can tell, just a series of purple shades, and I think I wore this palette when I went to a concert here in town, and I loved it. They actually have some good staying power, and like I said, with a primer you can go no wrong with this. The next one that I have is called Poster Child. Again, me and the bright colors. This actually has kind of similar colors to the Regular in the Factory trio, but a few other ones, of course. And definitely a bright palette. It's got some really pretty shades in here. And let's get that. There we go. I think these 8 pans are like $2-3, maybe $4 or $5. That's not bad, and the pans are actually huge, so you get a lot of product for your cash. The next 8-pan palette that I have from Wet n Wild is Sparkle Till Morning, and this copper kind of shade down here is what drew me to this palette, and it is so pretty. Watch these. I love these kind of very coppery tones like here. They are my favorites. The next 8-pan I have is called Comfort Zone. This one is for all you neutral lovers out there. It is a beautiful palette. Again, with some of the really pretty neutrals. Then they have this little duochrome right here, and that is a very close dupe to either Makeup Geek's Insomnia or Max blue brown, I think is what it's called, pigment. And it is beautiful. If insomnia or the blue brown pigment kind of come off a little bit too heavy for you, this is going to be your jam, because it's just kind of a lighter version of that, but you still get the duochrome effect with that. And the last thing that I have from Wet n Wild is another 8-pan palette, and this one is called Drinking a Glass of Shine. This one I was drawn to not only because of the color, but I love these kind of shades over here as well. But the special part of this palette is that it's all matte. Every shade in here is matte. There's some swatches there. This shade right here is my jam. I absolutely love that shade in this palette, and the kind of darker brown up here as well I love. If you need some mattes to go with some of the more shimmery shadows in the 8-pan palettes or any of your shimmery shadows, this is a good one, especially if you love warm neutral shades like I do.